Huh? What the hell is you talking about? What are you talking about, you? Who? And motherfuckers didn't want to wait for updates, so. And this is one of the leagues that go on, they don't even reboot, so. But I think that what's going to what issues might happen is that it might crash. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know what Q was talking about on my stream just now. They actually added jerseys, but I not just realized that. Didn't Ohio State only have like 2 jerseys last year?
Ohio State was in the college football playoff last year, and Ryan Day expects wants this team to be even better? We'll find out here today. This is the matchup everybody's been waiting for. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Now facing a third and long. Saying, oh, they're after him. On target to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He said, bro, hop there, and I was like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Back to throw, it's Saying. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
No!
Saying back to the air. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That will be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe. But this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. It'll go out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it, but looks as if it'll be around the 45. Throwing Manning. Escapes the pressure going right. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Texas.
And I don't think you can out-throw this guy. I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can. Palmer, I don't think you have the arm for this guy because That dude can fly, just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and man, he makes the defense pay.
JB never took that last shot to the team, especially his last.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. They believe they can run right here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, you saw him.
Something in his team.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Couple seconds left.
He'll try it again. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Boom. Nigga ran
It's
in.
nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get it to the ground. That is a ball.
All types of those.
From the gun on 3rd down, say it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Oh, and those are those where you're just looking at your hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Arch is going to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Who?
Going to work in the air, it's Manning.
Nigga, you said it the first time I heard your fat ass say it.
Yeah, respond. That's why I had to
The
say it
definition
again.
of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended
You on
into
crack,
their own
aren't you?
territory there.
You must be on that shit
Everywhere,
today.
just look at the card, right? That
so
card's
your
supposed
coach-
to tell us what to do.
so
But
your coach
maybe they'll
just-
go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of
Probably.
a gamble, but they get the
What?
1st down. Nothing to worry about.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line.
Nigga, I'll run on your fat ass. Shut up.
Attack and hitting blocks.
I'll run around your fat ass. I promise you that.
Linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
I'm the most athletic fat nigga you know.
No.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Nah, my best friend who was probably fatter than him could move.
The give to the back.
What?
Trust me.
He can't beat me in no fat man race.
I bet you he will.
I think there's a couple schools of thought on how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
What is this? 301.
Might be changing the route. 3rd down from the gun. Manning escapes the pressure to his right. Uncorks one to the middle. And it's
I'm glad he dropped it because all this rolling out for no reason. God
that would have
damn.
been a huge gain
No
if he could
pressure.
have squeezed
Just roll
it.
out.
The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got enough for the first.
Good cutback.
35, he's loose. He's running free down the middle. The 20, past the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And he makes the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
Going deep.
Dude, why are we not jumping for the ball twice now?
Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Jump for the ball.
Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's
dog.
shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
That's their best player. Take them up. Take them up. Good.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, we should have pressed him. And it wasn't
They'll move the tight end. Hard running there. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Quarterback making checks. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field.
I forgot to go to CBS, bro. motherfucking shot. I knew I had to. Damn. Oh, I'm spending money, bro. Yeah, bro.
Manning to throw for it on fourth. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the move, it's Jackson. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hands it off. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up.
Fucking teammate keep fucking shooting.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Damn, bro. Let me see how much. I know I'll be salty as fuck. We don't got nothing up that came out.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Punt is in the air. Catches it at the 30.
He didn't fumble?
They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football. And Jesse, have one of the...
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Dude, jump for the fucking ball, bro.
And the Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry up.
I ain't never knew that.
Is it me or these niggas won't jump for the ball?
We was wearing that shit every day.
From the red zone, it's Brown.
You know how I lost mine? On the Beaver used to have on the burns.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to let up the score.
I got a mixed cup. I mean, all types of different.
Lining up to tack one more.
That's 3 picks we done had and we don't jump and get them. That's 3.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That's 3 picks.
Strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
I took that bitch.
3 picks.
Shot in my drink. I blacked out, bro.
You want to give me 3 picks already?
What happened, bro? My brain gone. I'm at the crib on the east side. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm just at the party, bro. What the fuck? I got dirt on me, grass stains. I'm in the bed, all type of shit. What the fuck? Lost my ring, bro. When I look on the Facebook on the stories, bro, I got shades on eating pieces, bro.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They didn't get much done the last time
But
they
then
had
my
it.
niggas said I
Away
kept
from deep in
drinking
their
a
own
bottle.
territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
I kept hitting that bitch, bro.
Looking
He's
for
out
room.
chasing
It's
his ass.
Jackson.
He said that's how I feel.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
I ain't no pill nigga unless, like I said, after the football game, a nigga body
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Damn, what time CBS for?
Here's Julian saying to throw. Finds his tight end. Smashes through the tackle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
A nigga just FaceTime me.
Dropping back, it's saying under fire. Did as he throws. Makes the grab. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Throwing, say it. Quickly out to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Fucking Charlie, he's a fucking spec suit.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Johnson. All the way. Touchdown, Buckeye.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart.
You gotta do better than that, my friend.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights.
Lost one deep down the right side.
And you gonna stink.
That will be
Bro, what is good with my damn defense?
A big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, the 2
Take
possessions,
the wheel
they've
and
given up
drive
2
fast.
touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
Got him. Maybe a crease.
Crazy to me that play was coming.
34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Longhorns are in the hurry up. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The run to the left. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got some room, it was over. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And that last carry pays off with a C note already at 100 yards.
And he's done it with so much balance and so much power and so much speed. He's really shown you that he's a great back in a multitude of ways. And guess what? It's still the first half.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Trying to be heard above the noise. Got his man to the left. Off to the races. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. He wants to change this route. Here's Arch to throw. He lets one fly deep.
Why are we not fucking jumping? Why?
What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And now that completely changes the thought process for this offense. Like, you're thinking, don't make a bad play, don't turn it over, understand I might.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Oh, thank you. Finally, somebody made a play.
Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And it's nice to be in the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Say it. Fires quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Say It. They're working that left side.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Ohio State calls it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. He had his man open that time, just a little too much heat on that pass, and he got it out in front of him.
And it's tough to tell when you need to throw that bullet in there or when you need to lob it in there and put a little bit more air on it. That time you can tell, just need to put a little bit more air underneath that throw.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Fuck it, let's take it to the half.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
Hey, Hefe, tell me why I bagged one of the Uber drivers like 3 days ago. Hey, you looking good, and she had an accident.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
I said, "Was you married?" She said, "No." I said, "Was you single?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "What's up?" Put my number. She did it too.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. Makes the grab. That should be the final play of the first half.
I got no timeouts. Look.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the South Alabama Jaguars.
Damn!
And it's the Green Wave looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Texas offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Making side adjustments here. Manning from the gun on third down. On the run, deep down the right side.
Bro, how many?
Working a little foot magic on the
Sometimes you ain't gonna get away with bullshit, bro.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Give to Brown. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player. And they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working. And the run game hasn't found a rhythm. And I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
Going for the big play. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. A give to Brown. There's a crease. He's all the way.
I don't know why my defense came out now.
Showed it all on that run.
You can have the touchdown. I ain't worried for time.
Crank the tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On first down, it's Brown again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Here's Manning to throw. Stepping to the right. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Punts it out of the air. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Maybe some room here. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Jackson. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. His 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you want.
Breaks into the open.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. It Smothers.
He got stuck.
He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes.
Why when I start losing, start doing this?
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
the big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Give to the running back. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got it again. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
I ain't gonna lie, it's the first game since the game dropped. Motherfucker got a lot of bullshit.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Saying. Rushes on him, and he never had a chance.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage downfield. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat.
Well,
he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this
offense
offense because
you're
in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They've been feeling it, back-to-back touchdowns on the last 2 possessions to grab the lead, and now they'll try to extend it a little bit. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He'll try to take it back.
Sometimes his man threw me a pick.
But he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
Well, there's no quit in this defense. I'll give them that. Obviously, they're
Maybe
trailing
get
here
over the
late in the
bullshit
game.
again, I guess.
It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, Manning. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Finds a little space. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
No, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They feed him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on 1st down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
This quarterback part of their running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Crop. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. There's some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Another terrible fucking loss.
At first the lady, yeah, they got the shorts too. They got the size of your shorts. They ain't got no 3X, 2X. They got like an extra guard and guard. We're not on the phone. We're not on the phone. That shit was $16. I mean 18. Ron. Damn, I have your side, bro. You were at a 4, bro. I'm talking about DZ. We were at 4X now. Nigga was at a. Yeah, it's a blue one or a big. I got shorts up there too, but I only had it extra large. I said they got shorts, yeah. Gumbo shorts. Ah, that part I don't know. Nigga, how I'ma know and they ain't have my size, so I'm gonna look at it. They got hats up there. The hats was like, I think, $14.99. They ain't had no bucket hat. That's all I want. Alright, got shades. I'm good. Talking about that, I need to clean them right now. Together now, fine. Where's that? It's an update. It's an update. Oh, nigga. And he did it. That sound like a fucking computer in this bitch. I'm tripping. Y'all don't hear that? You don't hear that shit? That JB ass.
Looks like his tones. When everybody's quiet, he's the only mic going off. So that nigga ain't here right now. Oh, you talking about that one movie?
Hey, mama. You want to hit this blunt? Okay, I'm going to see if she want to hit this little wood. for it. Go for it.